All right, get ready because we're about to time travel with our noses.
Oh, I like that.
We're diving deep into the world of ancient Roman perfumes.
And trust me, it's way more than just, smelling good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Though smelling good was definitely a huge part of it.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, in ancient Rome, fragrance was basically like woven into their entire culture.
It really was. It told you about their beliefs, their everyday lives, even how wealthy they were.
It's almost like perfume was like a secret language.
You could say that?
So imagine walking down a Roman street. What kind of scents would just like wham hit you?
Well, first you'd probably get a whiff of all those flower garlands.
Yeah, makes sense, right? Flowers everywhere.
Romans were crazy for flowers, especially roses, lilies, violets.
Classic timeless scents.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Always in style.
But they didn't just stop at flowers, did they?
Oh, no.
I was reading through our sources, and some of the ingredients they used are pretty wild.
Totally.
Like, okay, think frankincense and myrrh.
Ah,
The stuff they burned in religious ceremonies.
exactly. And it wasn't just for the smell,
Right.
It was all about creating that sacred atmosphere, like a direct link to the gods.
Wow. So perfume was almost like spiritual for them.
Oh, definitely. It had this whole other layer of meaning.
Fascinating. Okay, so we've got flowers, we've got these super intense religious scents.
Mm.
What else?
Oh, they love their spices.
Spices, like in perfume.
Yep. Can you imagine like cinnamon or clove in your perfume?
That's different.
Right. But for the Romans, it was all about status.
So like the more exotic the spice, the richer you were.
Exactly. It showed off their connections to these far-off lands through, trade routes.
It's like showing off your fancy imported coffee today.
Exactly.
So we've got these delicate florals, these powerful, almost religious scents. We've got these really exotic spices,
Oh, what's missing?
the base notes. You gotta have those grounding, earthy scents. Think
Okay.
sandalwood, cedar, vetiver.
Those are still popular today, right? Oh, totally. Those scents are timeless. And back then, they were super important because
Because,
they didn't have all the synthetic stuff we use now to make fragrances last longer.
so these natural ingredients had to do all the heavy lifting.
Exactly. They gave the perfume its depth and staying power.
I'm really noticing a theme here.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they really embraced the power of nature.
Oh, absolutely. Everything came from the earth.
Okay, speaking of things coming from nature,
Oh, you're going to bring up that one ingredient.
I mean,
The animal fat.
bingo.
I know. It sounds kind of gross now. But back then,
You normal.
totally. They used things like civet or ambergris.
And those are,
Well, they come from animals.
got it.
But
But,
they weren't just tossing it in for the fun of it.
so there was a reason.
A very practical one. These fats helped the perfume stick to the skin and last way longer.
Oh, like a natural fixative.
Exactly. And it shows you how much our idea of what smells good changes over time,
That's so true. What was considered luxurious then might be less appealing today.
Definitely.
So we talked about perfume being connected to religion and status.
Mhm.
But our sources also talk about how important it was for hygiene.
Oh, yeah. Remember, this was ancient Rome, not exactly known for its advanced plumbing.
Right.
So perfume definitely helped mask body odor and all the general aroma of a busy city.
Can't imagine what that must have been like.
Let's just say, thank goodness for perfume.
Okay, so perfume, good for masking smells, showing off your wealth, connecting with the divine. Anything else?
Well, don't forget the healing power of scents.
Oh, right, aromatherapy.
They were big believers in that back then. They thought lavender could soothe headaches, rosemary could improve memory, all sorts of things.
So it was like their version of modern medicine in a way.
Exactly. And, some of those beliefs are still around today.
It's amazing how those ancient practices still resonate with us.
It is.
Okay, so we've covered religion, status, hygiene, medicine. It's
Yep.
like perfume was a part of every single aspect of Roman life.
Absolutely. And where did all these elements come together?
Let me guess. The Roman baths.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it.
I mean, our sources talk about them as this social hub,
Oh, they were.
and I can only imagine what the air must have smelled like.
A mix of everything.
All those exotic
Oh,
perfumes.
the steam, the chatter, the sense of cinnamon, myrrh, roses.
Wow, what an experience that must have been.
It really must have been something.
And all these amazing perfumes stored in those beautiful glass bottles.
Oh, yeah. Another Roman invention.
They were seriously ahead of their time.
They were.
And to top it all off, they had these specialized perfumers called
Unguentari.
Unguentari, right,
They were like the celebrity chefs of the perfume world.
creating custom scents for the Roman elite.
Exactly. It shows you how important and sophisticated the perfume industry was back then.
I'm starting to think we take perfume for granted.
Maybe a little.
So the next time you smell a nice perfume, I want everyone listening to think about this.
Okay.
Think about the ancient Romans and just how important and complex their relationship with perfume was.
That's a great takeaway.
It reminds us that even something as simple as a scent can carry centuries of history, culture, and innovation.
So true.
And it leaves us with this, really interesting question.
Oh, what's that?
If you could make your own Roman-inspired perfume, what ingredients would you use?
Ooh, that is a good one.
And what would your scent say about you?
I'll have to think about that one.
Me too. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us.
Anytime. This was fun.
And for all you listeners, we'll catch you on the next deep dive.
See you then.